Hi, everyone, and welcome all of you to the Practice to Perfect session. And today we are going to discuss the topic on team building. So, basically, everyone knows the definition of team. In simply, it's going to be together, everyone achieves more. So, what actually defines team? It was originally denoted to a group of animals harnessed together to pull a load. And now we humans say a group of people act so dear friends. So that's how the word team initially came from. You can have a look at this video, and based on that, I will be asking your definition so you can give me your ideas as well.
Okay, come on, everyone, we're behind schedule. You know what's gotta be done. Move it, move it, move it. Hey, you there, pick up the pace. You're falling behind. What is happening, sir? Come on, let's go. Everyone, pull together. We've got a threat to on our hands. You there. Here we go.
Is there any volunteers who would like to give the definition of team building in your own words? Anyone?
Working together to achieve a common goal.
That's the correct definition what you gave. So everyone will be achieving that common goal. In simple terms, team building, it is the process of creating a team that work together towards a common goal and to get the best results. So in order to get these best results, we as a team must work mutually together and understand each and every individual member to achieve this common goal. Moving on, we have the types of team building. As you can see, I have stated 5 types of team building activities. Let me start with the first, meeting kickoff. We have a game called 1 Lie and 2 Truths. So this, like each team member in your group, they can share 2 true facts and 1 incorrect fact about themselves, and you can ask the rest of your team to identify the fabrication. Next, we have the communication. For workers to succeed nowadays, communication must be very clear and meaningful. And the most important one is problem solving. I can suggest you an activity called Answer Day. In this, what has to be done is we can ask each and every staff member to share innovative solutions and to produce their issues to the business during facing a meeting. The way your organization runs, it can be improved by encouraging our employees to come up with very innovative solutions to difficulties. That is where thinking out of the box comes into play. Next, this is one of the important points that I need to address, employee solidarity. So our team, Accario, we have actually basic of many, we have mixed religion and coming from different races. So if our staff is varied, think about the organization frequent and organize cultural events to learn more about their origins. So what I have noticed since I have been in this company for almost 2 years, for every festival, it can be Vesak, either Eid celebration, Christmas, and on Hindu festivals, we are definitely having many activities and some engagement activities comes into play. Not only the people who are engaged in it, but also varieties of people, staffs coming from different religions also engage in these activities. So based on that, I have learned like most of the cultural stuff followed by many religions in our company. Choosing the appropriate individuals for your team, it's one of the most important aspects of creating a strong one. We're searching of certain mixtures, and having a squad made up of entirely of troops and leaders is very challenging. But when we are assembling our team, we have to keep following the personality characteristics in mind. Next is commitment. So commitment, in my way, it can be a vital component of creating a very valuable team. And your team members must all be committed to and believe in the objective and the goal of the company. Complementary strength. So we talked about that making up our team, but it's worth mentioning that you also want your team members to complement one another. Complementing one of your team members is not going to take more than 2 or 3 days. It's just take a matter of seconds. Next, we have the cooperation. So your great team depends on the ability to cooperate well together. In order to be more productive, there are few behaviors to guide you in your building your team. So creativity. Creativity is something, this is what drives the entire team and increases the productivity and the innovation of all team members. And conflict management. The great team, we are all made up of humans. So there can be, at least 1 or 2 conflicts between each other. But remember that differences are quite okay, because at the end, together, we are definitely going to work together in achieving that one common goal. In summary, let me just describe. Even though you build a great team, it must be continually nurtured so that each team member continues to have a clear, shared purpose and is open to working together for one common goal. Next, we have the key roles in team building: communication, management, enhancement. Because since we're working virtually, we definitely tend to lose touch. So this issue can be solved by team building, advance in supervisor relations. Management and the employees might connect in a less formal setting through team building exercise. But the opportunity for us to getting to know their staff members through these activities are very much good. Whenever we get a task from a relevant manager, either to do a client work or any other admin task, we are definitely engaged and we try our level best to complete it before the deadline. So that is how we build the relationship with our managers as well. So taking care of company's culture, when your team is really active and really bonding with each other, so the one common goal is protecting the company's culture, increasing the productivity. When team members interact, employees can exchange original ideas and their problem-solving abilities are going to increase. They will come with one of the best solutions that you never expect. In general, team building can assist in fostering trust, working together, and utilizing the full potential of your team members. So, moving on, we are going to discuss about effective leadership. So how do we show our effective leadership qualities? Showing up on time for meetings, that's the basic way that you can show your leadership skills. Signing in and out of time and turning on the work on schedule. Updating our day-to-day tasks, completing a work before the deadline. So these are how we can identify and improve our effective leadership qualities. Next, what makes an excellent manager? The moment a team stops believing in their leader is telling the truth, and then things will fall apart. And that's where honesty comes into place. In the business world, yes, honesty is critically important, but when we hire a manager and we look for candidates who understand the importance and the openness of the transparency, leading by example, and honest managers inspire the rest of their teams to be similar truthful. Next, confidence. Confidence is something that has to be implemented to all leaders and each one of us. Because when the managers are confident and they are the best in making the best decisions and giving the best solutions, the employee is going to go to that manager, and there onwards the relationship and the trust is definitely going to build. And responsibility. Great managers understand that they are the ones in charge, meaning they are actually responsible for each and every individual staff's performance and the success. But not only the success, they are also responsible for the failures as well. They keep a track of each and every employee and to see what they can do to help and to become better and to work and to develop them professionally. At last, managers who are invested in their employees and committed to helping them grow professionally will almost assuredly keep their staff engaged. Now, why is effective team management important to all of us? The reason why management is vital have been outlined, and I've stated 3 points here. Apart from this, a few points on how to make our team more efficient. We have to communicate with them in a direct and transparent manner. Push your team towards the goals and objectives. Some people we log in and we work and we go. But I would say where it is the most important point where the management come into place is to push our employees and to encourage them to participate in all of these engagement activities. That is where we are definitely going to see how team building is going to be initiated, and carefully delegate the work. So you know what your employee and what your staff is capable of. Working as a group on a project or the process or concept to get a better outcome that could be achieved individually is simply known as team collaboration. Creating an environment conducive to collaboration and teamwork. And there are some strategies that we can do to improve our team collaboration. Identify and promote a collaborative goal. Set a good example. Provide incentive and prices for collaboration. So set a good example is not only for the managers or the team leaders, it's for each and every employee. After we discussed on what collaboration is, now I have stated some ways to build collaborative teams. So here I have stated 5 points, but I will be mentioning the most important ones which you can take home. Encourage your employees to mingle. Working together nowadays is easy for those who are very familiar with one another. So you must push your staff to get to know one another as well. So these team building exercises are a great place to start, since they allow all the employees to interact outside apart from the place we are working. Reduce the number of confrontations. So conflicts at work are actually common, and that might be a major factor of preventing teamwork. So once the teamwork dies, so the team building eventually comes down. But to overcome this, we should have a very good understanding among our team members and among our team. We plan for 6 months, and a small error and a conflict should not drop the entire motivation of the team down. That error should be corrected. It has to be resolved, and we have to learn from our mistakes, and from there onwards, we have to still stick in achieving that common goal. Next, we have the important skills for teamwork and collaboration. So we have few skills that I have stated here. One is communication, time management, problem solving, listening, critical thinking, and leadership. Next, we have the strategies for effective team collaboration. Cost efficiency has improved. Like teams that are more productive nowadays, they produce the best results. And collaborative behavior strategies have been proved, and time to gain, that helps to increase the productivity and the commitment towards the common goal. Employee involvement has improved a lot nowadays because employees are more engaged when collaborative tactics are used. So the individual performance and task helps to increase the involvement of all team members. Thank you everyone for participating. Have a great evening. God bless you all.